Assalamu alaikum dear students. As you know, we have completed chapter number 6. Today we are going to start activities. I hope you are listening carefully. So let's have a look on the activities. Activity A, answer the following questions. Question number 1. How did the twins resemble or as mentioned in the poem? Okay, the twins were so alike in their appearance and the way of living or behaving as mentioned in the poem. How did people take them? All the time they both were misunderstood by the people because they were so alike. Okay, when did the twins mix up? Okay, the twins got mixed up, okay, while they were being washed by a nurse, right? What happened to the twins when they were at school? Okay, when they were at school, the one of the twins got punishments for the other's naughtiness and foolishness, right? And what question did the poet ask in the last lines of the poem? Okay, what would you do if you were me to prove that you were you? Okay, it is the question the poet asked in the last lines, right? Dear students, now comes the next activity, that is rewrite the following lines in simple sentences. Okay, question number 1. This also belongs to grammar part, okay, that will be discussed when we will be doing with the grammar part. Okay, and this topic falls into the category of conversion, okay, where you will be learning how to change a simple sentence into complex, how to change a complex sentence into compound and simple, etc., and etc., right? Okay, just for the sake of this exercise to do, okay, I'll tell you the simple versions of to these sentences. Okay, let's have this sentence. That fox got taking me for him. Just remove this that in the conjunction, and fox means people. The people took me for him. Okay, that's it. The people took me for him. For one of us was born a twin. It means I was born a twin. I was born a twin, right? We got completely mixed. We looked so what should I say? We looked so resemble, right? This fatal likeness ever docked, this very close, okay, similarity or likeness always persisted, right? And I was always getting flogged, and I was always punished. Okay, just remove this and write I was always punished. Okay, now comes the next activity, that is fill in the blanks with the right word from the two given in brackets. Okay, dear students, this belongs to pair of words. Okay, pair of words. Do you know what is pair of words, or what are pair of words? They are actually homonyms. Homonyms means words, okay, with same pronunciation but spelled differently and whose meanings are different. Okay, pair of words are also called homonyms. It means words, okay, with same pronunciation, okay, with same articulation, but having different meanings and spelling, right? They are called pair of words. Okay, the purpose of the pair of words is to enhance the vocabulary. Okay, it is the basic purpose, okay, to have this exercise over here. Okay, it will enhance increase your vocabulary. You should try to understand their meanings and correctly use. Keep in mind some tips to master the pair of words. If you want to be, okay, a master to use the pair of words, read carefully each pair and note the difference in their meanings and spellings, right? Just look at these two, okay, this pair of word, pale and pale, though, okay, both have same pronunciation, but okay, if you look at the spelling P-A-L-E, it means it talks about the color. Okay, when a person becomes unwell or sick, he looks, okay, or she looks pale, right? And this pale talks about a pot or a bowl, right? So dear students, you ought to see the differences in their spellings and meanings, right? What to do next? Try to understand the context of the sentence first. This exercise is really important. Okay, lifetime it will work. It will be conducive for you for lifetime. Okay, so be careful regarding this activity. Okay, try to understand the context of the sentence first. Okay, for example, context means you look rather dash. Aren't you feeling well? This is the context. This sentence, okay, intends to talk about this pale. Okay, this pale. Why? Because the tag question clearly says, okay, that someone is probably feeling unwell. Why? Because he is looking pale. So you look rather pale, P-A-L-E here. Okay, this is the context. Context will pilot you towards the right answer. Okay, and fix in mind the meaning of one word at a time. You should know at least one meaning to one of the pair of words. If you know that will be easy for you to use them, okay, correctly, right? Look at this activity 2. I have read all your answers, they are good. Here you ought to use through and through. Through is a preposition, okay, it means via. Okay, if you put through here, I have read through means I have gone through. Okay, I have looked into all your answers, right? They are good. The boy dashed the ball out of the window. This is the past form of throw. The boy threw the ball out of the window. Okay, have you got my points? Okay, if you have understood what I have just said, you should be able to do the rest, like 3, 4, 5. First look at the spelling, try to guess the meanings. If you cannot guess from the pairs, go to the context, see the context and try to use them correctly, right? Okay. The next activity D is match the words with their meanings. Very easy. Limb means okay, a part of the body, especially legs, hands, etc. Kith and kin, idiomatic expression to relatives, your near and dear ones, right? Fearful means horrific, dreadful, or feeling or showing fear or anxiety, okay, restlessness. Fruitlessly means without results or success, right? Okay, now comes the activity E. Change the voice of the following. Dear students, you will be told about voices, okay, in the grammar part, but as far as this very exercise is concerned, I'll do, okay, I'm going to change these sentences into okay, I'm going to change the voices of these sentences, active into passive and the passive into active. Okay, first sentence, twins who are being washed by the nurse. Okay, this is a passive voice sentence and it is in past continuous. So the nurse was washing twins. He wrote a letter. A letter was written by him. John always speaks the truth. The truth is always spoken by John. I puzzle my kith and kin. My kith and kin were always puzzled by me. Right? Okay. My kith and kin was puzzled by me. Right. Kith and kin text. Okay, was, okay, singular form. Phrasal verb. In traditional grammar, a phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition. According to traditional grammar, I'm not going to, okay, define it in the way the modern grammar defines. A phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition or adverb which creates a meaning different from the original, right? Right? In English traditional grammar, okay, just listen to its definition again. In English traditional grammar, a phrasal verb is the combination of two or three words from different grammatical categories. A verb and a article, such as an adverb or a preposition, to form a single semantic unit on a lexical or syntactic level. Okay, this is really difficult for you to understand about. Okay. Phrasal verbs that include a preposition are known as prepositional verbs, and phrasal verbs that include a particle are known as particle verbs. Okay, phrasal verbs are differentiated from other classification of multi-word verbs and free combination of criteria based on idiomaticity, replacement by a single word verb, WH question formation, and particle movement. Okay, this definition is explanation is, I think so, really okay, hard for you to understand. They're just being students of grade A, this definition seems ample. It will work, right, for you. A phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition. If you find a verb, then a preposition, like, okay, look at this, drive. Drive is a verb and off is a preposition. Okay, if you look at that individual meaning, you cannot infer its meaning. You have to take the whole, okay, the words, okay, in groups as a whole. Okay, drive, off, okay, get, on. You should not look, okay, at this get and this on separately. Rather, you have to take this, okay, these two as a whole. Okay, so to reach the exact meaning. Okay, or verb plus preposition or verb plus adverb which creates a meaning different from the original verb. For example, drive off. Drive off means, okay, to make someone go forcefully. To make someone go forcefully, right? She got into the car and drove off. She went. She went, right? Sorry. Get on. Get on means, okay, perform, manage. How did you get on in your examination, right? These words, draw off and get on, are phrasal verbs. Okay, you have this activity, activity F. Okay, write at least 5 phrasal verbs, right? 5 phrasal verbs, and use them into sentences of your own. Okay, you ought to find, you ought to search for several, not exactly this 5, you can go for 10, 15, 20. Okay, phrasal verbs, Google it, search it. Okay, turn the pages of grammar books, okay, and find them out, and okay, try to use them in your own words, right? There are thousands, hundreds and thousands of phrasal verbs, right? Here comes the last activity of this chapter. Write down the summary of the poem. Okay, dear students, if you remember, I had told you the other day the summary of the poem. Okay, so in order to write the summary of the poem, you gotta go to the intro part and listen to the summary, okay, again and again, so that you can write the summary of your own, right? Okay, go to the intro part, introductory part of this chapter, okay, where I had okay, explained the summary the other day. This way we successfully have completed chapter 6, and according to our course plan, chapter number 7 is gonna be our last chapter of reading for comprehension. Dear students, after getting done with this chapter, Clever Mirchu, a story, this is actually a story, okay, of a family of a woodcutter, right? After getting done with this chapter, we will start grammar section, right? So dear students, I should introduce you this story, Clever Mirchu. What is the story all about? Okay, it's also gonna be a really very interesting story, Clever Mirchu, right? Dear students, you will be telling about the setting, the characters, the events, the plot of the story tomorrow. What I have to say you today is the gist of this story. This story, Clever Mirchu, is a story of a small boy, okay, and it is about a clever boy, Mirchu, who rescues his brothers and reunites the family through his cleverness, right? So this will be progressed, okay, tomorrow. I think it's finished time today. I'm not feeling well as well, okay, so I'm going to stop over here. Thank you.